Hi there. Let's talk about Mitch McConnell's last chance and how he blew it. Mitch McConnell has long been one of my least favorite people in politics. From whatever he started out as, and I understand that he was fairly moderate when he first got into politics, he has turned into a purely political, power-driven, calculating senator. Obviously, he's been head of the Republican Party in the Senate, and when they have been in control, he has led the Senate. He was written up recently as having been somebody who broke the Senate, and that's how he would be remembered. He refused to hear President Obama's Supreme Court nomination, which was unprecedented. He stacked the courts. He has worked to put in place as many federal judges as he could from the Federalist Society, all of them right-wing, all of them advancing his political agenda. He long ago learned that Republican policies are unpopular, and so he couldn't count on getting them passed as legislation, but he could put them into the courts and have them passed effectively by judges. There's nothing about Mitch McConnell that I have cared for a long time. But he had a chance. He had one last chance to save his place in history to some extent, to redeem himself in the history of our democracy, and he blew it. What am I talking about? I'm talking about his decision announced today that he is going to endorse Donald Trump for president. After the January 6th insurrection and riot, he came out and was scathing in his criticism of Donald Trump and said that Trump was obviously to blame for it and that he should suffer the consequences in the courts. He then voted against impeaching Donald Trump, which was a mistake and a weakness. But he could have come out today and said, no, I'm not going to endorse Donald Trump. He is a bad person and a bad choice, and if he is elected, it will destroy our democracy. As somebody who has been in Washington for a long time, I will tell you, he is not to be trusted and not to be anywhere near the White House. Mitch McConnell could have done that. He could have said that as sort of his parting shot before he steps down as majority leader. But he chose not to. He chose the safe, calculating, politically expedient course of saying he would endorse Donald Trump. To say I'm disappointed is probably inaccurate. I'm not surprised, but I really had hoped that he would take this moment to stand up for our country, stand up for democracy, and stand up for what I know he knows in his heart is right. Senator McConnell, there are many things you have done over the years that I have not cared for, but your actions today cement your place as the person who helped destroy the Senate and perhaps the person who helped destroy our democracy.